Hey guys, it's your boy Sushi here with another Etheria restart video. So I literally just woke up like 10, 15 minutes ago. Okay, so we need to take a look at the new character kits, right? Because last night I was a little too busy to look at them. But anyway, let's just get straight into it. So we got Xuan Chi right here. He is Xuan Li's younger brother. Apparently, the devs dropped some random lore with no ties to anything else. Just on the spot random lore in the promo video. But it is what it is. That's kind of what we expect now, right? But anyway, let's take a look. So he is constant. Yeah, he is a light type. Very nice. Cool. He looks pretty cool, right? The design is cool, of course, bro. Looking like Don Heng from HSR with some Ji Yan from Wuwa mixed in there. Yeah. I think his ultimate or something is definitely looking like that. But anyway, let's take a look at his skills first and we'll look at the shell recommendation. So Xuan Chi right here. I have not seen this at all. Okay, I have not seen this at all. It's my first time reacting, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see. But let's see. S1 Thunder Bite deal damage to single enemy based on his defense. Chance to apply block. Hey yo, we're blocking everybody now. That's crazy. So it's a single target block. Yeah, that could be good. Like maybe another lockdown character. Like this could be good against like a Valerian team without a cleanser, right? You can just lock down with block the biggest threat of a character. We're not gonna see how many turns this is yet, but since it is a S1 skill, I'm going to guess that the block is only gonna be one turn, right? We don't know. We don't know. We need to wait for the lattice investments and stuff like that. I think on Wednesday. Yeah, I think on Wednesday. Yeah, it usually comes out Wednesday. Now we look at his S2 Levin flight. Okay, is that supposed to be like levitating in flight or something? I don't know. I'm not a language expert. Anyway, increases own turn meter when an ally takes damage. Increases all allies' turn meter after taking action. Ignores a portion of the target's defense when attacking enemies with lower defense than Xuanji. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. So this is a passive, right? So his S2 looking like a passive to me. So he's going to be cycling himself and then he's going to be cycling his team as well. So one thing of note is that we have this increased turn meter when ally takes damage. So I don't know exactly how it's going to work out, right? We won't know exactly until we get the actual numbers and then we test them. But I'm hoping this is only once per turn, right? Because if you're going to play against like a cleave player, right? An AoE damage dealer, right? And if you consider it like let's say he gets a 10% meter push, okay, for himself every time an ally takes damage. Is that three allies in one turn, right? Because he doesn't count himself, right? So it would be the other three characters on the team. So does that mean he gets a 30% turn meter boost when the opponent uses an AoE attack or even with like Plume S1, right? Is that how it's gonna work, or is it gonna be capped? Which I'm thinking it's gonna be capped. Otherwise, that's a little too crazy. And then the ignores a portion of the defense. I think that's pretty good. That's fine. That doesn't seem too insane. Just looking at these descriptions, but we'll have to see with the actual numbers and the actual testing. All right. His S3, his ult, Azure Might, deals 3 stages of damage to all enemies based on his defense. 3 stages, okay. Each stage has a chance to dispel one blood. Oh shit. Each Each stage has a chance to dispel one buff and apply warded light invulnerable. Warded light. What is an ex exclusive? What is an exclusive effect? That's I've never seen this word before. Anyway, warded light skills of a shell afflicted with warded light cannot be triggered. And the shell cannot recover skill cooldown at the end of its turn. Oh, you guys already know what I'm thinking. All the OGs already know what I'm thinking. Amber is dead. Amber is dead. Oh my god, the trauma. Right, guys? Let me know in the comments. PTSD from Tiamat Amber. Let me know. Wow. So Wow, 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 wow. So this, okay, wait. So this could be insanely broken. This can be insanely broken. Hold up. His warded light most likely is going to be a red debuff. There's no way you can't cleanse this, right? Because if you cannot cleanse this, I mean, it only lasts one turn, right? We don't know. Actually, we don't know. So I'm thinking if it's a gold skill, if it's a gold debuff and it lasts forever, obviously I think that's way too broken. But it's gotta be at least red and it's gotta be like cleansable, right? There's no way this is not a one turn cleansable um thing. It's slightly different. Reading this, it's slightly different than like cooldown increase. Right? So it's like a mix of it's essentially like petrify, where they cannot recover skill cooldown at the end of the turn. So it's even honestly, I don't really know. This sounds insanely broken actually. I'm trying to figure out exactly what they mean because the skill of the shell afflicted cannot be triggered. So if you have the debuff, you cannot the skill just the shell skill just cannot be triggered at all, right? And then the shell cannot recover skill cooldown at the end of its turn. So like what are the different scenarios, right? Let's say it's a fresh amber. Okay, it's a fresh amber. And then you put warded light on them and then you kill them and then they're dead, right? So amber is dead. Okay. But then what about this recover skill cooldown at the end of his turn? So does this mean like let's say let's say Doomcrow. Let's say you're fighting a Xuan Li or Rahu, right? And you put this effect on them, right? You put this effect on their shell, and then they just can't Doomcrow at all, right? They just even if they take their turn, they just can't Doomcrow, especially because one, it cannot be triggered, and then the shell cannot recover the skill cooldown at all. Well, maybe Doomcrow is not a good like Doomcrow will not be triggered for the first half, but what about the second half? So Doomcrow doesn't really have a cooldown, right? Doomcrow doesn't have a cooldown. So let me think. Mm, Reaper also has no cooldown. I can't think. Let's say Alicorn? Maybe Alicorn? Like let's say you have Alicorn, you can't trigger it the first time. And then let's say you run Santic with him. So he goes first before Santic. You can't trigger the shell, so then he can't Alicorn, like the enemy can't Alicorn. And then Santic cools down increase, and then they still can't recover this. So like I said, I don't know exactly how this is gonna work because there's just too many scenarios I can think of right now. But like I said, if this is not cleansable, if this is not dispellable, and this is in fact a yellow buff, this is broken because this is hitting every single character, bro. He can strip. He can literally strip bulwark. This guy is a must pull. I'm thinking about it now. It's starting to settle in, guys. This character's a must pull. Good thing I saved so many gems, so many summons. Even though he's not kinetic, this guy is gonna be broken, bro. This is not okay. Strip AoE nuke, right? He's not with Revelation, right? Because he's defense. But AoE strip nuke, apply this new bullshit skill and vulnerable. So they're gonna take even more damage. Holy crap, this guy is insane. Broken as hell. Broken AF. Broken AF. Broken AF. Broken AF. Oh crap. Now we got the shell recommendation artisan. I forgot this shell existed in the game. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. What is this? Bloodshed. Okay, so Bloodbath, Strive, and Colossal Guard. Okay, so they're looking like this is not like too bad, right? You guys know the turn one, turn two stuff, but this is fine. I don't think this is too bad. Usually the recommended shells are not the optimal builds that the players cook up anyway, right? Mm, but it does seem like he definitely needs Bloodbath. So if anything, looking at this, he might for a turn one player, of course, I am a turn one player. It looks like he definitely needs Bloodbath because without Bloodbath, you just get instantly nuked, right? So I'm thinking maybe a Bloodbath, 8-piece Swift and Swift Smite for turn one, right? Like I said, we're not sure. We have to wait for the actual numbers and testing stuff like that. But I'm definitely not running this. I am 100% not running this recommended shell build. But yeah, all right. So that's Xuan Chi, bro, looking crazy AF. Now let's look at the new Dinah, bro. Dinah, however you want to call it. So she's an SR actually. So I'm expecting her to be on his banner, right? So everyone's guaranteed this character. Every single player will guarantee this character. She looks very, very good. Booba abs, very nice. Big sword, very nice. Hey yo. Anyway, let's look at her skills first before we look at the shell recommendations. So she's also constant. So she's also a light type. Very, very cool. She looks very good actually. I like this new Dinah. No cap. S1 muted raid. Bro, why is it doing that? Deals damage to a single enemy with a chance to apply silence. Increases own turn meter after attacking. Ooh, so we're uh-oh. So dispelling into debuffs. Extra this new SR character with silence. It's starting to look like this is a CC season, bro. Crowd control, stun, dispel, cooldown increase, freeze, pushback, everything. I'm just gonna take a little guess there that this season might be a CC dominated season. A lot of people are about to get some salty DMs. Some people about to get roasted live on stream. Oh my god. Okay, S2 Frigid Blade. When Reinhardt Dinah is hit by an AoE attack, has a chance to purify one debuff from all allies and grant one stack of sword soul. Oh, wait, is she? Oh, is she a debuff support? Like a debuff and buff support, maybe. Exclusive effect. Oh, is that what that word earlier was supposed to say? I couldn't tell. The it was just such a bad typo. Sword soul when attacked by an animus consumes one stack of sword soul to become immune to skill damage. What? 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 Is this everybody on your team? Okay, wait. To become immune to skill damage, HP removal debuffs. This is broken. Wait, this is better than Bulwark. Oh shit. Oh shit. She's gonna be the strongest support in the entire game, I'm gonna call it. Wait. So this is for every ally, yeah? Okay, but this is only if you get cleaved. Okay, so this is bad. This is bad for me, right? Because I love nuking, AoE nuking. I might have to start single target nuking, right? Might have to start single target nuking. If you guys were watching my final push in Mythic, I was cooking with Lilium, bro. Lilium, and she's getting buffed. Don't forget, Lilium is getting buffed. I was cooking. I won a couple games with Lilium against Valerian specifically, bro. They were getting destroyed with Lilium on my team. But anyway, so only if she's hit by an AoE attack, right? So she's got to be like a last pick. I'm not gonna lie, because this is a very specific. This is a very specific niche scenario, right? She needs to be hit by AoE attack, so she's got to be like a last pick. There's no way she's not at least a 4 and 5 when you have the opponent lock in some AoE damage dealers, like even if it's a Bramble like Tiamat or something like that, right? Because if she transforms, then it counts as an AoE attack, and then you can take no damage. You can take no damage in your entire team. Unless like I don't know, is this is I'm not sure, right? This could be the whole team, or is this just for her? I really don't know, right? We don't know. The wording is kind of vague, little bit ambiguous here. Chance to purify one debuff from all allies and grant one stack of swords. So I'm not sure. We'll have to see, right? Maybe it's for every ally. I'm not sure. But if it's for every ally, she can be very, very, very annoying, like insanely annoying. Like maybe even Alicorn on her might work, right? So that she, um, actually maybe not. I don't know. Whatever. We don't know the shells yet. We'll see. S3 Heavenly Cascade deals damage to all enemies with a chance to dispel their buffs and apply silence for one turn. Okay, is this a one hit? This looks like a one hit. So is it both dispel and silence? Mm, I'm not sure. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Okay, but like I said, this is looking to be a CC a CC season, bro. We're talking silence. We're talking Lilium buffs. We're talking Heinrich getting a CC in his kit. We're talking Santic. We're talking Xuan Chi shell, like making shells useless. Oh shit. Let's look at the shell recommendation. We got a Halloween Bulwark, Bloodbath, Ether Plague. Oh shit. Let me think. Let me use my turn one brain again, right? Because that's all I really care about. The turn two people, I'm just gonna nuke you. It's fine. I'm just gonna nuke you. But okay, so turn one, I think she can cook. I'm not gonna lie. I think she can definitely cook turn one more than Xuan Chi. Why? Because this is another dispeller, bro. This is another dispeller. So let's be real. The only real premium, okay, so premium dispellers that we have currently are Plume, most definitely Plume. We got some Senu action as well. And then we have Heinrich, who is fallen off, but I think he'll come back to meta very, very soon because he's going to get buffed. And now we have another stripper right here with Dinah here. And then Xuanqi, I think, also strips, yes, if I remember correctly. He also strips. Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. Where everybody's getting stripped. Everybody gonna be naked. The entire other team's gonna be naked. They're gonna be walking around in the street naked, embarrassed because they're about to get nuked right after we strip them down, bro. That is huge. This is a CC meta, guys. I'm calling it right now. I honestly think this is gonna be a CC meta this season. Holy crap. We're in for a good time. If you are on the giving end of the CC, if you are on the receiving end, you might be sending some DMs after that match. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. I'm very excited. Honestly, both characters look amazing. I think both for turn one and turn two. And yeah, that's it for this video. All right, guys, that's it for this video. If you found it helpful or you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, it is April now, so of course, we're gonna have a new goal, a new sub goal. So the new sub goal for April will be 2,800 subs. Okay, guys, I will update you guys on how many monthly passes we'll be giving out at the end of the month. I haven't quite decided yet because this is only April 1st that I am recording this outro. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for the support. I really, really appreciate it. I stream every single night. Okay, guys, maybe not Etheria, but other games, other gacha games as well. So if I don't see you on stream, then I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.